We've been patient, but our patience is wearing thin, and your refusal has cost all of us. We've been patient, but our patience is wearing thin.
Fool talking about my patience is wearing thin. Who the fuck you talking to? As long as your patience don't get as thin as that hairline, I think we'll be all right. I am not your child. And I'm sure enough ain't your bitch. You're talking about your patience is wearing thin. These people have law. They acting like they, you know what I'm saying? Like they paying your bills and dicking you down. You got to watch. You fool. I saw that little clip. I said, oh, he's crazy. He really think I'm his hoe. My patience is wearing thin. I need you to get out on that boulevard and bring me my money. You ain't my pimp, nigga. The hell is wrong with these people? He really said that shit out of his mouth. But our patience is wearing thin. You bald head. See, I'm trying. I thank God. See, that's Danny calling me right now, trying to save my mouth.
What is good, Osiris here. Stuck in the middle today is September 11th. Thoughts and prayers to everyone who lost loved ones and maybe still having health issues to this day. That was the last time felt unity in the country across the board. And now we're here. We're here. Our president just said and spoke. The biggest lesson that he learned from 9/11 was unity.
We saw national unity bend. We learned that unity is the one thing that must never break. Unity is what makes us who we are. America at its best. To me, that's the central lesson of September 11th.
Well, that's funny. He's learned a lot in 2 days because just 2 days ago, he gave the most divisive speech that I can remember a president ever giving.
Americans is this. What more is there to wait for? What more do you need to see? We've made vaccinations free, safe, and convenient. The vaccine has FDA approval. Over 200 million Americans have gotten at least one shot. We've been patient, but our patience is wearing thin, and your refusal has cost all of us.
A president should never, ever speak to his citizens, his or her, hopefully we do have a woman president at some point, should never, ever, ever speak to their citizens like Joe Biden did to us 2 days ago. Ever. And when I say that, I mean innocent citizens who didn't start this health situation. They're just trying to live their life. You should never, ever talk to us like that. Ever. That is disgraceful.
As long as your patience don't get as thin as that hairline, I think we'll be all right.
And he had an opportunity to do the mandates. And this isn't about arguing the importance. This is a serious health crisis. As far as the magic potion, I trust you to do the right thing, to listen to the right sources, to the right people, to make the right decision for you. This is about the tone. The last video I did was talking about the constitutionality, just big picture. This one is about the tone, and then it will be the response from Americans. But Joe Biden had a chance to say, I'm doing these mandates. I'm doing a workaround through OSHA, whatever. I'm doing it to protect people. But I want to talk to everyone right now. There is no reason to demonize fellow Americans. We can't do that. He had an easy opportunity to do that. He could have done that and still had his same message. So at this point, I have to assume it's on purpose. These are not stupid people. This is well planned out. Joe Biden doesn't write his own speeches. He's got a whole team handling him. This is on purpose. This is the proverbial hill. If you know the proverb, is this the hill? Is this the one?
Yes, that's the fucking hill worth dying on. It always was. Bro, absolutely. As I've said, to those of you fucking weirdos who was like, oh, it's just a fucking vaccine. This is not a big deal. Just get the jet. Is that the hill that you want to die on? Yes. Yes, that's the fucking hill worth dying on. It always was. It always was the hill worth dying on. Yes. Of course.
You are going to have to choose sides. It's one or the other. Our president has laid down the line, and you're going to have to choose sides. And this is not, if you think this is a Republican Democrat thing, we need to talk offline to kind of catch you up. For the Joe Biden speech was pretty clear. Either you're going to be like Jimmy Kimmel, who is really taking Joe Biden's speech and he didn't even make a joke. He's just promoting it like propaganda on TV.
Dr. Fauci said that if hospitals get any more overcrowded, they're going to have to make some very tough choices about who gets an ICU bed. That choice doesn't seem so tough to me. Vaccinated person having a heart attack? Yes, come right on in. We'll take care of you. Unvaccinated guy who gobbled horse goo? Rest in peace, Wheezy.
Wishing the death, literally on TV, to thunderous applause, wishing the death of those who do not have the magic potion. So either you accept those who are making a personal decision to do something else as American citizens not to be demonized, or either you do. It's one or the other. The responses were amazing. I'm just going to rattle through. This is what I'm grateful for here. Officer Tatum.
Y'all, I just can't. I'm sick of these people, bro. I'm like, at what point do we stand up and say, look, bro, you done crossed the line. You're about to take an L.
The Patriot Nurse.
The federal government is rogue. It has been rogue for some time. And now, in order to distract the public from the dishonor with which this administration has acted and snatched defeat from the jaws of victory with Afghanistan, they have so serially mismanaged this thing. By the way, these same people who tell you that their patience is running thin with us and that we, the great unwashed, the great unvaccinated, are apparently the reason for all the world's problems and that it's not about freedom. Yeah, these same people who are telling us all this, they left over 500,000 small arms to the Taliban, 63,000 belt-fed machine guns, 4 C-130s, 33 Blackhawks, 20,000 Humvees. They left an air force and an armory to a group of people who we were told 20 years ago were responsible and culpable for weaponizing commercial aircraft. No, they're illegitimate. This federal government is illegitimate, and they are rogue. I'm hearing stories right now of pastors and people in leadership refusing to write letters for their parishioners who are requesting religious exemptions for rolling up their sleeves. I got news for you. If your pastor is not going to respect your sincerely held convictions enough, you need to really consider whether or not you're supposed to be there, because that's not leadership. That's a beta male getting his alpha on in the pulpit because he can't cut it in the world of real men.
Boy, did she come hard. She talked about how this is, Tim Pool understands the history of this thing, and he was visibly shaken.
Holy mother. Wow. That's all I have to say to open this segment up. I did not see this coming, because he is a psychopathic tyrant and he is a crackpot authoritarian. And this is no joke how bad this is.
You won't see Tim Pool shaking like that very often. Are there any other responses, whether it's podcasts or YouTube or personal people you know that have gotten you impassioned on this? And I want to ask you, if you respond to this, you can comment on the video. Which side are you on? Take care.
Where the fuck are the Joe Biden supporters? I can tell y'all why I support Trump. Tell me why y'all support this motherfucker. Ain't doing shit but fucking us up every day, fucking us up. I don't see shit. Anybody saying nothing. They had a whole lot of energy. When my motherfucking man president was in there. And everything that Trump did, I told you, I support him for this. I support him for that. I had to stand behind that shit every fucking day. I had to stand behind why I supported President Trump. I don't hear no motherfucking body telling me why they support Joe Biden or all this goofy shit. Then when I asked my uncle about this shit, he say, Joe, do you think that I'm with that shit? Do you think I support that? Yes, you support it. If you voted for Joe Biden, you support all of this shit.